Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda and this is Confidence Mindset with Amanda. I just want to go over a few things to remember when we are manifesting for particular outcomes in our reality. First of all, when we get into conscious manifesting, we don't always have to know the actual way for something to manifest into our reality. So you could be manifesting for a particular thing, and there could be like 100 different ways for that particular thing to come to you. So we never really have to worry about how what it is that we are manifesting, how it comes to us. So first of all, so remember that when you are manifesting as well too. Now, if you are manifesting for a specific outcome, remember that there is always movement. So when we are, consciously manifesting, we're conscious of what it is that we're manifesting. So we're being conscious of our thoughts. We're doing visualizations. We're impressing our subconscious mind with what it is that we are manifesting. And so as we continue to do this, we're forming an energy. And so we may not see the energy that is forming, but the energy is forming the more we consistently and persistently think on what it is that we want to manifest. So remember, what you focus on grows, and even if you don't see movement in your 3D reality, there is always movement. It's coming up behind you. Remember, the time there's sometimes a time lag in the 3D reality, but as I say, time is an illusion. And forget about time when you are manifesting, because when you actually get the manifestation, the time's never going to really matter. You actually, when you do get what you want, you forget all about the time it took to get it, because you're in the desire. And even when you try to think back of how long it took, you forget about how long it took. You maybe remember whatever you might estimate it, but you never actually remember how long it took to get what it is that you want. So remember, there's one thing. So remember, there's always movement, and forget about 3D and time. It's not even real. It's just all thoughts and assumptions that are playing out, and there's always movement with your new thoughts and assumptions. So keep your thoughts on what it is that you want. Remember to understand that your desire is yours. As soon as you have the desire, it is yours. And basically, it's just kind of you getting into your belief, kind of, that it is yours. The trust and the knowing that it's yours, and kind of you're doing that with your affirmations and with your visualizations. But the desire is yours because it came to you, and so it's your personal desire to experience. Now, it's up to you whether you want to experience it, or if you want to give up on it and move on to something else. That is all entirely up to you. But if you get the desire, it is yours as soon as you get it, and so you will experience it once you persist. And it doesn't even have to take that long, because it all depends on how long you think things are. And usually when we are thinking things are long, is because we're stuck on time and space and reality. And that's kind of what we need to be overcoming, in a sense. And that's kind of as well too. I know we keep going on about Dr. Joe Dispenza, but that's what he says about overcoming your environment. And that's what we're doing when we are manifesting for what it is that we want. We're overcoming our 3D, we're overcoming the time, because we are becoming greater than the time, we're becoming greater than the 3D. And so always remember that you are in control, and that you have control over how you want to think the 3D is, and how you want to think time is. And so don't give your power to time and the 3D, because you are the one in control. You are the powerful one. You are the operant power of your reality. And so remember then that you don't have to worry about how things come to pass, that they are always going to come to pass once you consistently think about what it is that you want. Keep your affirmations to a minimum as well too. If you are manifesting for a particular thing, keep your thought on that particular affirmation, or whatever it is that you're using, and don't change it until the thing actually forms in your reality. Because remember, our thoughts are creating, and so if you consistently think on a thought, all that energy is going on that thought. So if you are giving the energy to that thought, and the energy is forming, and so the movement is happening behind the scenes. But then if you stop and you change then to another one, then that might stop the movement then. But obviously sometimes when you stop as well too, like manifestations can still show up because of all the energy that you have been putting behind it. So but just remember to keep on the same affirmations if you can, when you are manifesting for what it is that you want. And as well too, remember that everything is possible. Remember that everything can change overnight as well. So everything that you are doing is like it's a process to kind of really getting into the embodiment state of knowing that what you want is yours. And things can show up in your reality before you even believe it, which actually then kind of helps you believe in it even more. But you're changing, you're rewiring the whole story in your mind, in your subconscious mind. And so you may not consciously believe it until you see it, but the more you continue to tell your subconscious mind, your body starts to behave in different ways, and ultimately it starts attracting then what you are becoming with your affirmations, which is what you're telling yourself in the new story. So remember then that that when you are telling yourself the new story, that you don't have to believe it. It can show up before you believe it. And also, I said remember that everything can change overnight, but remember that change is the actual only constant, and so everything is always shifting and changing. And whatever you want and whatever you desire, the people, whoever has to move will move. The people will move, the things will move, the places will move. Your whole your body will move in unconscious ways as well too, bringing you to the right place at the right time, and allowing you to behave in a certain way to receive. And you will eventually experience what it is that you want to experience in your reality. So just remember all these things when you are manifesting, that you are going to experience what it is that you want. So really just drop the time, drop the notion of circumstances, drop the notion of your 3D reality. Just drop the notion of it all, and just really dive deep into your your new story, and just kind of continue to persistently think on what it is that you want. And inevitably you will experience. It's like if you consistently think about something that you don't want to happen, and then it shows up, and you're like kind of either in disbelief that it showed up, or you're like, oh, I knew that was going to happen, because you know what I mean, because unconsciously you kept thinking about it. So just do the same with your new story, and keep going and keep striving, because you can happy and do anything that you want, and there is always movement. So remember that when you are manifesting. Thank you for listening. Like and subscribe if you wish, and I will chat to you soon.